Hi, Wheeler. Oh, don't tell me it's still acting weird. Oh, there it is. Yay! Why isn't it my chat working? So no chat. Oh, there it is. Well, you know, that's a good way to know that it's working. Like, you hit the nail right on the head there. Great work, everybody. Great work. Hi, everyone. Sorry for being a little bit, late today. As you saw, if you got my, ping message on, your phone, fucking lady at the pharmacy took like 15 minutes to get her prescription, and I'm just sitting there like, lady, you have no idea what I'm going through right now. I need my pussy meds and my brain don't kill yourself meds. I'm sure that you're just getting stuff for arthritis. You can survive with arthritis, lady. If anything, it's kind of cool. It gives you the superpower of knowing when it's gonna rain. Deadass, my GJ was like that. She was like, my bones hurt. It's gonna rain tomorrow. And she was always right. Today's drink of the day is a beautiful hot matcha because Wheeler wanted a nice hot drink since it's snowing out. And today's candle of the day is called No Place Like Home. I don't know. I didn't make it. Probably a white woman, and then she forgot it at the candle making store, and I got it. Banned for advertising. You win, hyperlink to blocked. She was thinking for a second. We're gonna play some more danganronpa. We're into chapter 6. We're almost to the end, aren't we?
Which is so crazy. Like,
it doesn't feel like we started this game very long ago.
I know. Like, I was just about to say, like, I feel like we've gone through this quicker than you did Persona 3, but also...
That's because Persona 3 was 130 hours long.
I was about to say, Persona 3
was a long fucking game.
It was a longer game.
Yeah, Rachel did say a whole slur 2 days ago, and I had no mods. Thank you guys for working so hard.
What the fuck were they gonna do? I was alive. I was here.
I don't know. Send a bomb to your house. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. This implies that, like, other forms of terrorism did not happen in the Danganronpa universe.
Did 9/11 happen, you think?
That's what I'm saying. Like, did 9/11 happen? Did, like, the bombing of Nagasaki happen?
Hiroshima?
Hiroshima? What happened here? What's the lore, guys? Did the Challenger blow up?
Who can say?
Who can say? That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. It's Kirigiri in the dumpster.
Oh, goddamn.
But right now,
anyway,
guess what? She gets to talk more.
Yeah!
Oh my god, Kirigiri, can you please be normal for 5 fucking seconds? Oh my god.
You're asking a lot out of her.
I know. Don't full screen it. I don't want you to full screen it. Are you fucking tweaking? Anyway.
The tweaker.
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
Yeah, you're right.
Touch the door, Naegi.
I don't like it when you say that. Don't say it like that. Rattle, rattle.
What,
it's locked, but we have a way to open this door.
Yeah.
Rattle, rattle. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door.
Yeah.
Kirigiri, can you open the door? Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room? I love that they just won't call it a key.
Oh, just say key, dumbass.
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it.
I'm trying to open the door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it in the door, right? Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
Oh my god.
It's true.
Let's find
Oh
out.
my god, let's fucking find out, motherfucker.
Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then, click. Yes, it opened!
Indeed.
No, we can get out of here. Let's go.
Awesome. Whatever text I said. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally, we were finally free, but there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death, deadly life. No daily life, motherfucker! We skipping on that! After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up, like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started
Oh my god,
climbing the
just
ladder.
like the scene from Metal Gear!
I bet you're right. I've never played Metal Gear, but I bet you're right. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Who wants to see Kirigiri but not me? But this is what we get. Her boots are so— wait, that's so cunt. Look how long her boots are. Eat. Knee-high boots? Eat. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were down so—
Hey.
we were so far down.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you say that, I'm kind of getting nervous. Maybe talking will keep my mind off of it. So Kyoko,
Look at his little face!
there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
So,
Ever since I could remember.
But you lost your memory, so it must not be that long.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I could fall on you.
I come from a long line of detectives. You wouldn't, you little bitch.
Oh, I slipped. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No, no,
Ah!
I will not catch you. I don't care if I took this long to get you out of here. I will not catch you if you
Yeah,
slip.
you left me starving down here for like a full day. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. Rip. Fucking bozo.
Rip Bozo.
I want to put Kirigiri and Naoto in the same room.
Naoto
What?
has ethics, okay?
Naoto does have ethics.
Then is your family
Wrong.
famous?
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many of us haven't been heard of.
Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right?
Right.
So,
Because we take pride in it.
hang on. I'm still eating those
Okay.
biscuits you gave me. Oh. Do you want one?
Hey,
He like
girl.
drops a crumb on her head.
Damn, okay. Well, no, I've already had enough things in my hair tonight. I'm good.
indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. I actually beg to differ, but I guess I'd have to beg for that, Kyoko. We can represent neither justice
Step
nor evil.
1! Get on your knees! Step 2! Beseech!
Beseech! That's how we uncover the absolute truth. And to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
A conscious effort.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, but... Ooh, that's a Golurk. I can't say it's
Whoa,
entirely
where?
rational. In hell, Naegi.
No!
But it is our family creed. We do what we must to protect it.
Do Pokemon go to hell? Do all Pokemon go to heaven?
I
Just
mean,
like all dogs?
Giratina's currently in the fucking Goo Goo verse after getting
Oh, you're
sent to
right.
hell. Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up that pride.
Huh?
In order to in order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true kitty-kitty detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up the pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, is because of how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I have absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Well, that's good. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There's something I want to say to him, though.
Millie is innocent of any charges. She's fighting everything in the bathroom. Millie, you're gonna have to stop that. What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
What is it?
so...
I want to sever all ties with him.
Sever?
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember it myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family.
However...
He was talented and he had a promising future, but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And as young as I was, he left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If it's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work that I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy that he didn't take me with him. And would you fucking know it? I do feel emotions. There it is. First one, happy. If I had gone with him, I would have never had the chance to become the detective I am.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression, so I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. But that's anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
There is one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
When the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I needed to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we are no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family, to just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood. Nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call somebody family?
Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing.
Man,
I
when
just
you know the truth about that, it's so incredibly fucked.
Oh yeah. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence, and after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of the store, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier. It should open without much trouble.
Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened up with ease, and so... Looks like we're back.
Whew.
Can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten in or out of there without you.
Yeah? Huh. Wow. No thanks necessary, man. I'm just returning the favor.
Wow, you're awesome. Makoto needs to meet more queer people. He's in a school full of gay people, and surrounded. So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
Oh, you're worried?
Yeah, of course.
So then,
Cringe ass nene, baby. Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Well, wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time until we're found out. It's not like we can run away.
As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
because
Because the mastermind is the one who's ensnared. Like I've said,
The
7
mastermind
times
is
now.
the one that's ensnared. You have said that.
Yeah.
You said something like that before. What does that mean?
so
Wow, fucking guess. Motherfucker. The mastermind stood exposed. Yes, sorry, I'm tweaking. During the investigation into Mukuru's death.
Oh, the corpse in the garden.
Yes, the corpse in the garden.
Glad we could confirm that.
Yes. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, I can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going.
Whatever you say.
You guys think we're gonna have to spend another 20 minutes convincing Hiro that Makoto isn't a ghost?
I sure
Oh
hope
my
so.
God.
He's like, are you sure he's not dead?
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Hey! No, I don't mind so much.
I don't
But Makoto's supposed
believe
to
it!
be dead. What's he doing here?
That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished. Did you help me?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule.
Making me angry!
And this time I won't leave anything to chance.
You go!
Right.
Do whatever you feel like you have to do.
What?
However,
Before you do, let me say one thing.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh?
I you?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened, then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined in that position one person would protect another like that.
right,
In response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made a choice out of desperation. No more than that. You must realize Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, is a threat to you as well.
However,
But there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity would throw such a wrench, so to speak. Oh my god. Kirigiri, can you just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds? Goddamn. So to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
I like to imagine as Kirigiri is talking to Monokuma, she like squats and like gets down to his level, like to just like be a bitch about it.
Yeah. You never imagined the possibility of being killed. My fucking god, I'm so illiterate today. I'm so sorry. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened were exposed, they alone would be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you bury it, there will always be one absolute truth. Makoto is such a little piss baby that he'd never have the gall to kill somebody.
Hey, that is not necessary right now.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
Makoto really was the killer. He never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide.
I actually was going to do that no matter what. You sort of dragged me here.
He would have been gripped by despair you loved to inspire.
however,
But here we
I'm
are.
not the like the short people pose. You're right, Emmett.
Fuck. Oh my god, yes. However, but here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts. Like, I don't know, some kind of hope-filled piss babies, I don't know.
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
Oh, it's not you I'm trying to convince. If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this.
I hate that
Please.
her sprite is looking directly at the camera. That sucks.
Huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. You have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and
that's
square,
what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
to do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
Fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word.
Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed.
Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes. It's a bearable.
An unbearable bear of a battle!
in other words,
I didn't read it.
I didn't want to hear
Oh.
what he had to say.
Oh,
Okay. Well, does that mean you accept?
You guys!
It's your way. That'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right?
Oh, definitely.
And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. I don't know why my voice is suddenly higher, but we're going with it. Will your help win out? Or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain
Let's have
myself!
one final group showdown.
He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
All the mysteries?
That's right. Every last mystery that's running around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain
that'll be enough
myself!
to qualify as a victory for you.
it's true.
Oh my god, that's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain myself. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
I honestly can't believe how all of this has turned out.
Hey,
Oh my god, before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, a class trial is held?
What's wrong?
I remember that.
Hydrate or
for
dihydrate,
sure.
everyone take a sipsy doozy.
hey,
For what?
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And that is a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm
Talking.
really
I got
angry.
nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya?
Why so mad?
You seemed emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go?
I don't even care anymore. I'll go get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. Super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. I ain't doing all that.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto. Let's go.
Okay.
I am not doing all of that.
Me when I poo-hoo-hoo.
You
Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away, and just like that, we were out of the gym.
His voice is higher because she kicked him in the balls at the end of her mic drop.
I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Not really. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I am glad that it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard. Like I said,
So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind had said? They said that they hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen,
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other.
It's true, Danganronpa did invent Squid Games. They wanted to show the world?
it would seem
What the fuck? The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all of their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept?
You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody would, but those who call themselves the ultimate despair, would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto,
I know how angry it must make you. And yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
in other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who were watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
Indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have the right answer, and then made me out to be a killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. Due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who was also not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations.
But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge?
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path had opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet.
She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell if you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor, oh my god, is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time,
correct.
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win!
Hey,
Before we begin the battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind.
Yeah, work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go?
I have a question.
Hi, Dad.
Yes.
How are you?
So, her whole thing is, the mastermind, his weakness is showing because he faked his class trial when neither of them were the killer. Nobody was the killer. And because he was displaying it to the entire world, and after the trial had happened, that fact was exposed to everybody, and now he couldn't.
No, this is danganronpa. It's a
And
game where teenagers are trapped in a school and forced to kill each other.
my question is,
It is similar.
There's-
Children are still dying.
because every single security camera
Yeah.
is broadcasted to the entire world, wouldn't
Yep.
have the viewers already had seen that nobody killed Mukuro and that this was all fake from the very beginning before they revealed it at the end?
Rachel? Who's controlling the cameras?
Fair enough.
Thank you. I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. If they don't want the outside world to see the cameras, they're not gonna be presenting that camera.
Hey,
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking.
Owie with the people's eyebrow.
I was gonna say,
hey,
Eating it up, Owie.
No, I don't think she's here either. Come on, we need to keep looking.
Hey,
I don't
Alright,
think
I'm
he's-
gonna check other rooms.
They're all in my room.
Deadass.
No, not deadass.
just a
I
second.
know where they all are.
I'm assuming they're in the dining room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in like,
It's
hey
like-
guys, and they're gonna go,
What's up?
huh?
I'll be like, what the fuck?
Everybody's rooms. Also, they're not in their rooms. Like, hey.
And suddenly we were greeted with,
How the fuck am I supposed to read that?
you again.
Oh, I was gonna check. That period semicolon ER103.2.1.255.
Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability has reached its limit.
I don't know what that is. 3.4 equals left parentheses SEN whatever that character is AKT in that tilde I think 4 underscores 61 exclamation point.
Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Ah.
Hey, squad!
Makoto?
Look at him.
Is that Makoto? Oh, wait! The first time Toko's ever smiled, not creepily? We did it, chat.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Dude.
I can
just
hear the
asking
smile
to
in
make
his
sure,
voice.
but you're not
You're not a ghost, right?
God damn it.
Everyone was there, all my friends who struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
Aww.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, it seriously stinks.
Ah,
Toto, he's like a wet dog.
Get away! Shoot! Shoot!
And in a flash, my tears dried up.
Oh, you stink. Rotten.
I'm telling you.
Rotten. Physically, mentally, everywhere you can be rotten.
Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while.
This smells so smelly.
Smelly smell or something
It's super smelly. Worse than
smelly.
me. Way worse than me.
You got like, huh?
I
Oh.
win.
She seems happy for some reason. So, what have you guys been doing while I was gone?
Well, we
Waiting
figured
for
that
you
since
to
the
come
trial
back.
was over, we'd have access to new places again.
And?
No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked.
So there weren't any new areas. Then we can go find. Then where can we go find new clues? I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine that was a learning experience for you.
What did I learn?
Yo!
What was I supposed to learn?
Get out! What was it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who?
Hmm.
Miss Cleo! No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo?
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in extended happy reunion. We need to go to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what?
Hmm.
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related what I have to tell you all.
Just
Only
say
me-
it!
I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do that. Like, I kept telling you.
wrong.
Bless you. Bless you.
Ow. No, Makoto isn't the killer. And of course, it's not me or any of you. Then, who is
I
it?
see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did
You
you say?
spotted the trap. Did you, Makoto? You made it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind had broken their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have a trial one more time.
The mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of
Naturally.
you.
At once, they are on the same wavelength.
I recall
Like,
what you said at the end of the last class trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey! I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again. Later.
So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind?
But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Every last mystery?
But
We've been looking around all this time. We still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everybody dies.
Everyone!
Everybody dies!
Hey, listen, you can agree to these terms without talking to the rest of us. I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine with living here forever with Master.
I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
but
Figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries?
It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all of the mysteries.
I'm not too sure about that.
Now's not the time to be yourself, Kirigiri.
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree? Why not?
No.
I mean,
'Cause
working
fuck
together
you.
with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought too at first, dumbass. Until Monokuma gave that little hint of his.
Hint.
Hint, hint, hintity, hint, hint, hint.
A very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in a hope speech since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game.
Then, so the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. I had in Mokuro, and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
What?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious.
Wait! We can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all of that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It certainly may be a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility.
And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
So what the fuck do you suggest we do then?
Cry.
Well,
Point fingers. Cry.
yeah. I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say that's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? And did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him instead.
No. Oh, wait. I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right.
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all that dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Ding dong, bing bong.
this is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want.
Yay.
Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very monogamous of him to unlock all of the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my
Don't
family.
act like you're not about to drag me into it.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
Master! He didn't take them!
We
Hey.
didn't want you in the first place.
Do you blame him?
Without Master, the rest of you are like a coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee.
Or a mug.
Just totally useless.
Yeah, an empty cup.
So fine.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself. And you're gonna go off by yourself. Right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right.
Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a
And do
second.
what? Also, before I read my line, I just, them being like, oh, out of all of, like, the mastermind, there's a possibility the mastermind is one of us. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Unless one of you is an excellent actor, the only people that could very possibly have the capability to be a mastermind is Byakuya and Kyoko. Because Aoi is lovable, but a little stupid. She's not that smart. Hiro is completely stupid. Makoto is a wet dog. And then Toko is too unstable to do anything like that.
Exactly.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall.
Are they gonna go off by themselves?
What about you, Hina?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
I guess I'll go off by myself.
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
Cause, I mean...
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else.
You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figured, at least here at the end, maybe I could find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later.
Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
So you're gonna go off to on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we still can't work together.
so...
That goes for all of us.
You could have said that before everyone left.
Yeah, definitely. But I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then...
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless amount of things that I'd like to check.
Correct.
Monokuma said that all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
We can investigate all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together.
The only ones that could have possibly done it are Byakuya and Kyoko. That's it. They're the only ones capable of doing anything like this.
I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. My controller died. Hang on.
Oh, rip.
Why is everyone in chat saying that Rapper is an mastermind? What is wrong with
Because
people? Have you fucking seen
Because
him?
no, it's the funny answer.
I mean, it is the funny answer. And I'm sure someone out there has actually written, like, an AU of this game. Where, like, that dumb fuck, like, stumbled his way into being the mastermind. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check. Hooray! Guy who plays
like to-
incompetent idiot to dissuade suspicion. But it... is he smart enough to even know he can do that?
That's a good question.
I'd like to imagine everybody all just like having the pieces of paper and like writing shit down, and then like everybody comes together and they're like all like pointing and connecting everything in the air.
They're like, oh, good point. The gate's open.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Like a physical puzzle.
The Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student living somewhere in these walls. She is known as the corpse in the garden. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Up the stairs. Oh. Whoa.
Shit.
This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. What the hell?
I've also always imagined in my head, like, whenever they're like presenting evidence during the class trials, some of it is like they physically pull it out of their pocket, like Makoto physically pulls it out, like here's this thing, and then some of it he has like a Polaroid of that he can't, you know, take anywhere.
I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage.
Man, this must have been a girl's room. I totally get that struggle of accidentally bleeding on your bed.
Fucking sucks! It takes so long to get that shit out of the sheets.
You know
This
the
is the
trick
girls'
to getting
bathroom.
that, to doing that, right?
In a place like this, I can't even bring myself to go in. I don't know.
Like I'm being dead. That it like the best
What?
way to get blood out of a sheet is hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just want to make sure everybody's set.
Giraffe in the
Thank you
door.
for your blood on your sheets.
Locker room. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers.
Class takes notes. This is going to be important for our next test.
There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Pussy, you gotta start taking axes to that shit. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying.
Just tap it and it'll fall down.
I wonder if I can open this locker. Rattle, rattle. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers on those locker rooms in the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean, well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then, just no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. I wonder if I can open up this locker. Nope, locked. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers on the second floor. Let's give it a try. No luck. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. It looks like this locker is already broken. I wonder if I can open this locker. Let's do the card reader thing again.
Oh god.
No luck. Let's try this locker. Let's try this locker. There's so many fucking lockers.
Are you gonna try every single locker?
I don't think this locker's gonna open. Yes.
The Monokuma coins, Charlie.
I just wanted to make sure.
I wonder if I can open this locker. I will try every single locker.
I love that you can still get Monokuma coins, even though those are basically useless now because like
There's a metal plate
you
mounted
can't
on
give
it. There's
gifts
no way to pick it up.
anymore.
I know, right? I can't imagine any way to get into this locker. I'm never gonna bother trying. Okay, well then this room was useless to me. Awesome. I'm out of here.
I mean, at least we know that there was something in there that clearly they didn't want you to see.
Yeah. Oh shit.
This is nice.
I was gonna say, this is nice! This doesn't have no roaches or nothing. This room doesn't feel really like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Huh?
Where the fuck did you come from?
I don't know. I'm eating popcorn. This is a bad time. This is the headmaster's private room.
Kyoko!
Indeed.
Jump scare.
Ugh, sorry. I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out just one more time.
Huh? A regret? Oh, it's all over. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it.
You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure that you can call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password would be. You know, it's probably made up of letters and or numbers, and we don't have much to go on from there.
11037.
If that worked, I'd
Owie, that's
shit my
pretty
pants.
much
Not even gonna lie. You're right. It's not nearly enough to go
It's
on.
true.
I looked through all of his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything that I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Besides your dad's porn.
Have you
When I
tried
think about
Kyoko in all lowercase?
No, but I did not see any porn on there, which, okay, wow, Owie, alright.
Yeah,
When I
wait.
think about the time that I've wasted on this.
Why do you think there would be porn on the headmaster's computer, Owie?
He's a grown adult?
This is a school?
Are you saying that the headmaster,
It would
like,
However...
watches weird
However-
porn?
It's his own private computer. Who knows?
A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Well, Miss Ace Detective Owie, what kind of porn do you think the headmaster used to watch?
Probably something boring.
Oh, like missionary?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Kyoko, what do you think?
I have a cat
Straight
now.
tune.
Where'd you get a
Straight
cat?
tune.
I don't know.
Does it live here? Oh, you know what?
Listen-
Maybe it's Celeste. She mentioned having a cat.
Oh, that big fuck front. Oh, yes. I think I remember his name is like Frank or something. It starts with an F.
Yeah.
1 second.
There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. This PC still has some search results on it. Grand Bois Sherry Ludenberg.
Grand Bois!
Grand Bois.
Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate
However...
despair.
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points towards some kind of group.
You're right, the cat is the 17th student, and it's the mastermind.
Yeah.
Is this actually what the cat looks like? Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a big fat fuck.
I love a big fat fuck.
Big fat fuck.
Oh my god, they call him BFF. And Celeste is like, oh, you think my cat is your friend? How nice. And they're all looking at each other, snickering like, big fat fuck.
Big fat fuck.
Yeah, big fat fuck.
That group is responsible for the tragedy that occurred 1 year ago. They're the
Oh,
worst.
he used to be fatter!
Well,
Oh my
when
God,
Celeste went away, he probably had to go on a diet.
Oh, look at this beta design for him. Look at how fat.
Okay, hang on. Let me tap into this fat cat. I'll show you. I'll show stream so that you understand what we're talking about. Oh my god! This motherfucker huge.
Motherfucker built like a brick.
That's a BFF for sure. That's a big fat fuck.
And then I'll send his final design so everybody can see what he actually looks like. It's very similar.
Did you read this?
Yeah,
however,
I think I did. And that's all there is. Not that much to it, is there? And I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure.
But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands
Correct.
on.
Yeah, I see. That's a good outlook to have.
The ultimate despair. Jeez. So there's a hidden door. There's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of. Or maybe she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
what?
What?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking, trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want.
Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong.
Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Beep. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
She said it.
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Oh, whoa.
Oh!
Hey,
Don't say
Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present, wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'd better check out that suspicious present before I do anything fine. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto,
Be careful, Makoto.
Why? Do you think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
Huh?
it would seem...
If it is what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open! Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find.
Fuck off!
Oh my god. I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who would have possibly imagined?
John the Baptist's head? What is that a reference to?
Just as I thought.
What? What was in the box? It was all wrapped. It was wrapped up all nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones. Kyoko said, "Just as I thought." I have to find out what she meant by that. Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
wrong.
Why are you cracking open a cold one?
Makoto, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just have a feeling it would be his body.
That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
That's my dad, you asshole.
Oh, what about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones? That body? That's my papa. Or at least what's left of him.
Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad?
Yeah, Nike, if you ever wanted to meet my parents, there you go.
The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I go through this already, but
This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students.
hold on. We gotta. Number 15. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Alter Ego said the mastermind is probably here in the school. Sorry,
That says that.
I'm illiterate. We all know this. The only ones who read live at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
in other words,
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That was my assumption anyway.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it?
I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present.
I mean, regardless of how you feel about your parent, it's still fucked up to open a box to your parent's skeleton.
I know, right? Talk about skeletons in the closet. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around as much as you like.
Are you sure?
Because never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't.
Okay then, if you don't mind.
Kira's just in the bar with a beer.
She's not only chugging on a beer, she's like, I'm gonna step out for a second to give you time to look around. She just hops on her dad's PC and starts fucking playing like Minesweeper. Starts playing like Spider Solitaire. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says in case of emergency. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations. Given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is.
I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
Huh? But Kyoko...
I don't need it. You don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
Then I guess I'll take it. I can have the cool handbook, and you can have the key, the skeleton key.
Yeah.
Is it really okay, though? Headmaster's handbook. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look, but I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff. I'm going to assume that's hydrate or dihydrate, so I'm going to take a sipsy doozy.
Tiz!
Hey.
Thank you, Ruby!
Yeah!
It's fine. Check whatever you want.
You can, you know, I bet the computer has, like, a trial edition of Minecraft Java on it. You could go play that while I look around. That might calm you down.
Alright, I'm gonna go find diamonds.
You're gonna... really? That quickly? You think so?
I'm good at Minecraft, Nike.
Do you use X-ray?
No, I just stripped mine at Y11. It's 2014, that still works.
It's 2014.
That's true, it is 2014, that still works. I'm trying to think, around... what update came out around that time? It had to be...
like...
It had to be around, like, the... 1 point... like, anywhere between the update that changed the world and, like...
Looks like...
probably Update Aquatic?
Bountiful update.
Ooh, which one's that?
1.8.
Oh, that means...
Bruh.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, yeah, no, it got, that was Dark Oak and Acacia.
Yes, and the haunted and the mansions. Yes, yes, yes. Because before that was the update that changed the world, and that was the one that added. Yes, yes, yes. So, anyways, because there are two people who are autistic about Minecraft in this. He's like, what do you think about what do you think about the new update? Did you like it?
The Bountiful update.
Yeah, I really like the Dark Oak. It's got a nice color to it.
The Dark Oak really makes me feel like it's listening to my desires in Minecraft.
What does that mean?
You know, I think there were other ways that you could have put that, but I guess I understand what you mean. It looks good with spruce.
It does look good with spruce. It also looks good if you combined it with normal oak.
That's true. Like a honey color, and then that deep, rich color. It's quite nice.
Oh.
Have you found a woodland mansion yet? I heard they're really hard to find.
Oh, hard to find and hard to beat. I did find one, but I haven't been able to defeat all the Vex within them.
I know, there's so many in there. But did you see that there's like a room in there? I heard about this on this Minecraft subreddit. I hate that Nyagi's a Redditor now. Um, I saw on the subreddit that one of the rooms has almost like a war room where the pillagers they're like planning stuff with a big map. Do you think they're gonna try to take over the Minecraft world and that we have to stop them as Steve?
No.
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 Well, I mean, I guess, but like, they're a voluntary exile. They've been kicked out of the villages, have they not? They probably want to get revenge on the people that kicked them out.
They most likely just desire slaughter, Naegi.
I mean, slaughter would go hand in hand with taking over the world. What
Sorry,
are you two fucking doing?
What are you two fucking talking
I
about?
got your ass on satellite. I see you playing Minecraft. What the fuck are you doing?
Get out of my dad's office. I'm playing Minecraft.
Mom said it was Monokuma said it was my turn with the PC. Get off.
No, fuck you. I haven't beat the Wither yet.
If you grief my base, I'm telling.
Bitch, what base?
You
This
haven't
barely
beat
looks like a hut.
the Wither yet. Oh, I already beat that, and I got a Wither Rose.
Oh yeah, on peaceful mode?
Oh,
On peaceful mode,
it doesn't
motherfucker?
spawn on peaceful, you wench.
Oh, but you know how to change your difficulty, so you could always go onto normal mode, defeat 3 Wither skeletons, well, get enough Wither skeletons to get 3 heads, then go on peaceful mode and spawn it in.
It wouldn't be able to spawn in. That's not how peaceful mode works.
It is now.
It is
My
not. You are not the ultimate programmer. If Chihiro were here, imagine how disappointed they would be in you. Thinking
Chihiro helped me mod Minecraft while he was still alive.
you have
Actually, Alter Ego has a few Minecraft mods that were installed onto the network.
You're kidding. You have Mo creatures.
I have more than just Mo creatures.
Twilight
I have all
Forest.
the biomes you'd go. I have travelers' backpacks. I have so many mods.
Hey guys!
Imagine it, Byakuya. Feed the beast.
Is there Hexit?
Oh, you know there's Hexit. Not only Hexit, but Techit.
Hey, you guys! I know that you're, like, being really weird nerds in here right now, but we're gonna die. Like, we're really gonna
shit, no.
die, and, like, we can't turn this world to peaceful. I know, kinda lame, but, right now we're on hardcore mode. And I have, like, 1 heart left. Come on, guys.
Shut the fuck up, Hagakure. I'm playing
No! I'll unplug the PC. You'll lose all your progress. Please, just get off!
Minecraft. Bitch, that saves every 5 seconds.
No! Are you sure? Okay, then.
Shut up, I'm doing
Headcanon, what is everyone, like, the class's, like, favorite Minecraft blocks?
Block?
That's
and,
a great
and what
question.
wood do they prefer? What wood do
Naegi
they
is
prefer?
but a
What's their
simple
favorite
man. Oakwood.
Yeah, you're right.
But not the planks, just like a nice oakwood.
Byakuya is a full diamond block.
Yes.
Well, yeah. What wood does he prefer?
What wood?
Yeah.
Pale oak.
Ooh.
Oh, you're right.
Hold on,
It's
I
just so
gotta make-
perfect.
I gotta look up what that one is. Hold on.
And then I think honestly, Aoi loves water. Aoi loves the water block. She loves playing with the the water buckets and making infinite water sources everywhere.
So true.
Hell yeah.
What about Toko?
She's the one who always makes a library in every server she goes on.
True.
Yeah.
And she
I
has
think
like
she
so
likes-
many written books.
And it's
I
like
feel like,
it's day 2 on the server, and she already has like an enchanting table fully set up.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "What the fuck?" What about Kirigiri? I feel like, for some reason, cartography table is calling to me. I feel like she likes making maps. I think she really likes like making the maps and then charting them and like putting them up in her house of like the area around her base in map form.
Handshake.
Hagakure's is something incredibly fucking random, like wet sponge.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was gonna say like glazed terracotta.
Like glazed terracotta or like packed snow. It's literally the most random block of all time. He's just like, I love it. It's perfect. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else to do. He could have inherited our family business or legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, I would have been that much more. He would have been that much more a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate.
You have daddy issues that I feel like are never going to be resolved. Huh? This picture.
Oh God!
It's all
Excuse me.
faded. It must be pretty old.
Hi, my name is Kyoko Kirigiri, and I burp a lot.
Hey, Kyoko Kirigiri, you burp a lot. I'm Makoto Naegi. Shakes your hand. I also burp a lot. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
The fuck?
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet, to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now?
Then I was right. There's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again. This time he only stole my opportunity. I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father?
Anybody else in this school have daddy issues that we could compare it to? Anybody else?
Toko
I
has
was gonna say,
big
Toko's
issues.
parents are fucking horrible to her.
Byakuya.
True,
You wanna bet?
Byakuya. We haven't met him yet,
Hero.
which means I'm not true. Hero has a deadbeat dad. We are not technically privy to this information. We'll learn it in the next game, but I think Soda's dad used to beat him.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto,
What's up?
can I ask you a favor?
A favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it only inconveniences you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave?
Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Kyoko?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Who's watching Instagram Reels?
Not me. I'm locked in.
I'm playing a game and I got an ad.
Oh, okay, that's what I was
Just a
hearing.
second.
I need to get my emotions in order.
You know, Kyoko, you told me before that the relationship you had with your dad, how you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but
Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're going to say? So it's just a theory.
oh, like a game theory.
God. I was gonna make the same.
And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. The problem can't be solved so easily.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
So I got myself under control. I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko. It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt the headmaster performed that... The mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead.
The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that the same person may very be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh, here we go. Me and all my boys we've lost along the way. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko,
Byakuya was his
Hina.
first spot anyway.
And Kyoko. Well, obviously! Only those 6 people are still alive. And then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be! I refuse to believe that. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Now that I have the Master's Handbook, I'm gonna see if I can open these guys. But wait, what about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... Beep! Alright! Just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to has organization problems in every part of their life. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of Any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? Well, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. And we are all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There is no other way he used this locker. It's just not possible. Oh, guys. He's doing a bad job at beating the allegations. Let's try this one. The emergency handbook looks like it opened. Now we have to see what's inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Oh, don't fuck off. Don't tell me all of these other ones are empty. That's gonna be embarrassing. Beep. Looks like the locker opened. Now let's see what we've got inside. This thing is practically empty. The fuck? What are you? And here's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's something written inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote it was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigy safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father said to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This cannot be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does all this mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Locker pocketbook. But the more I see, the less it makes sense. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are things in these lockers look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belong to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko? There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. What have we got inside? Nothing that could be a clue. Nothing that could be a clue. Yes, I'm gonna try them all. Fuck off. Nothing that could be a clue. Okay, those are all the ones I think I could have opened. Well, that's certainly a development, is it not?
I mean, he has been held back several times.
More times than any other human being probably alive. Alright. Let's go look at some other places.
Ruby has a great question. Are we just gonna ignore that giant crack in the headmaster's skull?
Yes. I wonder if can I get into other people's rooms? Sayaka's room, the door is unlocked. It has nothing to do with my investigation. No time for detours now, right, Sayaka? Come on! Let me look in their rooms! I want to see what's in there! I'm nosy! Like, come on, I'm so nosy. You have to let me. I'm so nosy. Who in here? Anybody in here? Hey, Owie!
Hey, Makoto.
Makoto, aren't you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, then that one should open too, right?
But...
Whoa! What was that?
Open it.
What was that, chat? What was that sound? What just happened? Oh my goodness, call me Nyx. Just, followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Everyone, God, stop it! Everyone in chat, stop! Stop! It's not Hagakure! Stop! Stop! Welcome to the stream, call me Nyx. How are you today? You gotta let it go. My guy, they asked him, like, a hot chapter ago if he knew what 10 plus 10 is. And he said, what was the question you asked me again? We already had this conversation. We had the toothpick conversation. You're playing this chapter as well? Okay, we just did, the stuff with Kirigiri at, Jin's office.
Floor of the dorms.
So that was fun. What?
Second floor of the dorms.
Second floor of the dorms. Thanks. That's what he wants you to think, Wheeler. I don't think he has enough brain cells to want me to think anything. He's simply playing dumb to deflect his true intentions. Chapter 5 or 6. Wait, I'm on chapter 6. Are you on chapter 5, Nyx? Oh god. I'm so sorry. You're on 5? Okay, then this is gonna be spoilers then. If you're playing it for the first time, you're gonna have to close your eyes, ignore everything I've ever said. Bye! Bye! Bye, Nyx! Come back when you finish chapter 5. I'd love to hear what you thought of it because holy freaking camoli. Oh my gosh.
What?
I mean...
Hey, deal.
Asahina!
Oh shit, It might explode, right? And that really sucks. So you open it.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it.
Wait, let me check that first. I'm exploding.
Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Whoa.
What the fuck?
There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was...
This is totally sci-fi.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about that weird device. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Like some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Somebody'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever.
That's such a bad idea. Hold on. You can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says data center.
Data center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was a one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here.
Seriously, Hina, I'm scared too. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? He's so fucking small. I'm gonna scream. He's so small.
Hey, Kenya.
Hey!
Give me all your donuts.
What is that you, Hina?
What?
Busted. Oh.
Oh, busted. How'd you know?
Say what?
Wait, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera thing?
You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
What? I can't really see anything from here.
Found it.
No, whatever you do, don't push it!
Too bad.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. They control Monokuma.
Whoa, hey, Makoto. What the heck is that just now?
Monokuma.
Huh? What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What?
For real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room, and this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey. Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
The mastermind is just a real life-sized bear who looks exactly like Monokuma.
That's funny, actually.
Kyoko's theory was right.
But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school the whole time, right?
I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... Do you want to even read this text again?
What's a funny voice I can do, though? I feel like I just...
Honestly, you could start reading it in dead characters' voices. Read it as tacos.
I was about to do it as Leon.
Oh, do it!
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough fun. Anyway, here's it. Sure, I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. It's obviously not me, because I'm already dead.
What if you faked your death? What if that was... you could have a twin. Is there a second Leon running around named... Neon?
No!
Neon and Leon, the Kawada brothers.
No.
Yeah.
New OC just dropped.
New OC just dropped. If this were a video game, my OC would be your brother, Neon Kawada.
This sucks.
This is awesome. Wait, I missed it. How many students are there? I missed it. Oof. At least 6. And then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Monokuma control room.
What's wrong, Mikoto? I want to that face you're making.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something?
I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true.
So, you wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going?
Yeah. I do love that in the process of everyone being like, oh, we're gonna have to go on our own, we can't be working together, they are all accidentally working together.
Yeah. Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
The door! It just locked on its own!
What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Rattle, rattle. You're right, it's locked, but why?
Of course it's locked! Because the data center is now restricted!
Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, you're fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like!
Hey,
It's for your benefit! If that room stays open, I will be able to move around! Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving!
Then that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are! So, right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correct?
You're a liar.
We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone!
There was a hatch on the floor, Holly.
You didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
No way! The hatch on the floor?
Bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it.
Too bad.
Well, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. He's gone, but
So,
is he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
huh?
Then, when I said we should leave...
Well, that hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most out of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. Nice.
You got it.
I'm motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later.
Hina took off in a full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Let's go check out the bio lab.
So this means that whoever is currently out and about cannot be the mastermind.
Well, yeah. But they're not gonna fucking think about that. Hey, my sword! What's up, Byakuya? This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto. It's you. Oh! Mimi! Yay! Mimi's here! Oh, Byakuya! Yay! There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a monitor. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a surveillance camera. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Ah! You can't do that, man. Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment.
What? Huh?
That's
What?
insane.
Huh?
I clicked on the other stuff in the room and he's like, you didn't click on me first. How fucking dare you? That's the prompt I just got. Mimi! Yay! It's Mimi, everybody. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78, student registry. It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So in other
Apparently
words,
Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. It had also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy. Just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hidden somewhere in these walls. They call her the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Watch out for her.
No! Watch out for Booty Ho, too.
Yeah.
Was that Booty Ho or Tio?
It's Booty Ho. Oh, he's been apparently knocking on my door, and by knocking I mean pushing on my door so that it keeps like bustling against the frame. So I just picked him up.
Oh, Booty Ho. Don't be silly. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get here, to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile,
He
there
did
was
it. He
more
actually said it.
information about... He did. He said it. There was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you have to ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly in the background. And in the background, an entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair, and I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair? I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it seems the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Makoto.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll find your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm,
It's all
right?
clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Mukuro's profile. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice? For me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words...
The cost of that faith... The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Class 78, student registry. Apparently that's us. It has profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro Ikusaba, part of the Ultimate Despair, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? Oh, it's all craziness right now. It's all craziness.
That was like, can I just say, that was like the gayest Byakuya has been.
That was the gayest Byakuya has been. She's gone.
Why was he paying attention to Mia? And then he was also like, just jealous that he was getting close to Kyoko.
He's just like, why are you spending so much time with Kyoko, damn it? Can't you remember us spending all of our time together during case 2?
That literally, that whole interaction was just pay more attention to Mia.
Huh? It's gone.
What?
Mukuro's body? It's not here? Did the big plant eat it? The Monokuma flower, is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Well, I don't think it's related to the case, so I better keep my distance. The sprinkler control panel. They're set to start at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said that the time positively cannot be changed. The chickens! There are still just 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. Why do they even need all these monitors? A normal PA announcement would work just as well. Maybe it's just to give us something to look at. This area gets soaked by the sprinklers every day, right? And it doesn't break the camera? Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. I'd better check just to be sure. Nope. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not here either, then it must be... I have no idea where. But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I'd better look into it. Break up with your girlfriend. I'm bored. Byakuya.
Yeah.
The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab. Tarp. It's that pickaxe. On the handle it says Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Strange, isn't it?
Strange, isn't it?
I can hear the tinkle-linking of Kitty Cat.
Yeah, he just jumped off of me. Oh my god.
What a goose. That's all I really need to check here. But where could her body have gone? I better start looking for it. If I see a bunch of corpses in that fucking biolab of all my friends, I'm gonna shiver. But also I want to see them really bad. Hey, Toko. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
I'm okay!
Oh, goddamn.
Jeez, Baho.
This is so disgusting. You want me out of your sight?
No, that's not remotely what I said. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue.
Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not a single clue. Because this place was related, excuse me, to the case.
Nice.
It would have something to do. Hi, my name is Toko, and I burp
Burp a lot.
There wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. We're back. My precious time.
Okay, calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing.
You're probably not as useless as Yasuhiro. Also, no one's gonna say that.
Master will.
That is true. I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want it. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anybody accept me?
Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm just gonna get going. Is a bunch of wooden lockers here. We found a clue in here, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. I can totally imagine Sakura out here using this to train. The cherry tree is in full bloom. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. That's better than some freaky Monokuma TV show or something. The cherry tree is in full bloom. Nothing strange about that. The target seems pretty far away. I was always amazed at what people can do with a bow and arrow. I don't think there are any clues here. I'm just gonna leave. Bye! She starts like fucking running after me. Full horror movie style. Alright, I need to go to the biolab. Biolab time! Raw! Please be corpses. Please be corpses in here. Yes! I wanna fucking open those! Please! Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? There are icicles hanging from the monitor. I'm surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. Now, I'm not egging chat on for their current deduction, but kinda weird how the only person we haven't run into on is Hakakure. Kinda weird. Everyone in chat is like, I knew it. I'm like, guys, stop. It is not true. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Ugh, so cold! Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out.
Maybe because it's cold.
There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. And on the other side... there's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. Oh, that's it! I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Do I get to look at the dead bodies? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all of your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will immediately sound. The exterior is stainless steel and we offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is an instruction manual for the fridge. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall, and on the left side is a bunch of glowing lights, but only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left, right hand ones are all off. Oh, whoops. Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Aww! You're not gonna let me see the bodies! Boo! 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 I want to see Sayaka with icicles in her nose! Damn! Boo! And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, a blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot it lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is biolab lights. Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. But you could also look Can I please look? I know that sounds like psychotic, but please, I want to look!
I want to see the body!
I want to look so fucking bad! Well, let's see. How many are lit up? So Sayaka, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, even though he was made into butter, so I don't know why they froze him.
You gotta freeze your butter, don't you?
Junko.
Obviously.
Junko.
Oh yeah,
Another one.
Junko. Junko's in one of these. She can be this one, sure. And then, you know what? Taka can be in this one, so that way Mondo and Taka are next to each other in the morgue. And then Hifumi is here, and Celeste is here. And then Sakura is here. Wow, that truly is everybody. And then this would be everybody else.
Where's Mokuro?
I don't know how to answer that.
Where's Mokuro's body?
This one is, this one's mine. And this one's Byakuya, because I want to be next to him. And then this is Kyoko, because she'll never be, better than Byakuya. And then Toko is here, because she insists on being next to Byakuya. I don't know, and then, like, Aoi and fucking Hiro are down here somewhere. They're not really doing anything. It's just... How many lights are there, though? Ding dong bing bong doesn't matter.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your
I
investigation
love
coming
that, like,
along
Monokuma was just
nicely?
like, I don't know what the fuck to
Well
do
then,
now.
He's like,
since you're all doing your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Aw, cute. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Hey, squad. That's weird. Ruby is so on board with this. I love watching her being like, nah, it's definitely dot dot dot. Oh, hey, Hiro! Ah! Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? Oh! No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go! Hiro, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? This is fucked, by the way. This is so fucked for me, by the way. Ooh. Was he gonna do a little pop-up? We got a pop-up coming? Oh, it's just Mito. Just Mito.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, little bear.
Hello. Are you ready for your final hint? It happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope? This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I will be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Just get on it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It's all of us. Oh, this is the picture that is in the end credits of the anime. Except instead of where Hifumi is, that's where we stand, and he sits next to us. Anyways, it featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba? And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here posed like this is weird enough by itself. Yeah, by the way, their academy outfits, ugly as shit. Not liking the brown, chat. Not liking the brown.
Can I also just say a few things? I love that the only ones that are in the outfits that we see in the game are Celeste, fully decked out, Leon, Hero, but he's not wearing his jacket, Hifumi, but he's not wearing his backpack, kind of Junko, and that's it, and a little bit of Sakura, and also, first off, I also just noticed, that's just one of Celeste's sprites. They didn't even bother giving
They
her
didn't
new
even
art.
draw a new thing! That's just her
Not at
sprite!
all.
I like to think they forgot and they went, fuck. We hadn't put Celeste in the picture! Also, can we talk about how Junko is getting fucking Mike Wazowski'd right now?
Yeah.
I live. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this.
There's a couple others that are also obviously like their sprites, but like they obviously made new art using the sprite as the base.
I live. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean, could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
Rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet.
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out!
But
How strange.
I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. /r@2e exclamation point dash verb less than 3.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it! Group photo.
Less than 3.
So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Let's go find everyone.
Talk to people, maybe.
Oh, he's in the archive today. Hey, Byakuya, what the fuck's this all about, bud? And he's just like, oh, I'm just reading it all. Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Well, hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away.
Oh.
What the? Why is he acting like that?
Makoto's the mastermind.
Like he was purposefully trying to avoid me. Which is a hilarious concept, because why would he try to kill himself? What you doing smoking blunts in the garden, big boy? What you doing? Hey, Hero! Ah! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry! Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? I decided to visit the biolab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko?
Not the place to be passed out in.
I know, bad place. Toko, are you okay? No, no! She's not dead, is she?
It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch a cold.
If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see. What? I was asleep? Oh, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Have you reached
Oh,
that
then,
certain
hot and
age?
bothered? Straight up horny?
Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bazinga, bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. I don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something I totally remember. So it's like double a memory.
No, it's more like half. Oh.
But all I want to know is, where's my little darling? Tell me right now, or else leave you without.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around here somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes, by himself.
I assume so.
Oh, I'm
Not
on
wrong.
fire!
I know it, I totally know it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely you must be right now.
Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide or Show anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. You mean the big fucking body over here, bud?
He's just a little stupid.
The fridge, it's open! But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. I'm gonna assume that this is Kyoko.
That must be why she passed out.
See, I'm a
Right.
genius.
Yep. I'm in the corner here. She faints so easily.
Have you been here the whole time?
Of course.
Good for you. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it?
Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room.
Oh yeah,
It
it's...
would seem
It's a morgue.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seeing what was in there, and, well, there you have it.
You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
Well, no shit. I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here...
And that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway, we should close it up. I don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
I wanna see the body! No, I don't wanna!
Makoto.
give me a hand with this.
Kyoko approached the fridge, hand outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Do I get to see the body? Huh? How come?
Because Mukuro's body is in here.
Yay! Can I see it? Mukuro's corpse? Can I see it? The body inside of the body from the corpse of the garden is now in the corpse of the fridge. Is she in there?
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way now, I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail.
Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
well... Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Just wait over there? That's it? I want to look. It's a fridge meant to be storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. Pussy!
Pussy!
Pussy! I've already looked through this instruction manual. More importantly... I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Oh, you mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
Because...
Fucking why would I?
Good point.
The only reason less a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may offer.
That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. It's the same text.
You already read those lines.
Same text. Same text. Same text. Same text. It's a fridge meant to be storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside, pussy. On the left side of the lights are on. But on these ones, they aren't.
It would seem...
We've seen the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied.
So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Oh my god! Stop! I can't leave with things they are right now, but I've already looked at it. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember, that tarp, it had the stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the biolab and took it over here. Tarp.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach and wound blow to the back of her head were inflicted after death.
Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they're inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen,
You seem to be equating with several days old as several days old as simply old.
however,
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But all we got from the Monokuma file right after we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
at the very least,
Certainly, you can allow it. It's one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many.
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning.
I know a guy who can do that. He's bad at it, though.
Me too. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many scenarios as possible.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work.
I've solved
But
every
beyond-
murder, though.
Uh-huh. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Kyoko's account.
hey,
So if there's anything else you need to know about the condition of the body, now's the time.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. The vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
You remembered all that?
They were indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then...
indeed,
Don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student line hidden somewhere.
in this school. They call her
They
the
call her
ultimate despair.
ultimate
Watch out for her.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think so.
so then,
And it looks like we have no further business
Business.
with Mukuro's body. Let's keep going. It's getting kind of chilly in here.
Oh, wait, are you gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind
No.
of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Oh, sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy. A part of the ultimate despair.
But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Well, yeah, but still.
You really are naive, you know that? It really is quite appalling.
But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all that we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes?
Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about.
Oh my god, what?
I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad ever since... even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever that locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
Oh, the one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And
So, Did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must have been your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into that, right? Can't imagine any of those lockers had belonged to us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in the locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? What
If
the
that's
fuck?
true...
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto, I think everything is starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Shut the fuck up, I'm not talking.
Gosh dang it, robot!
Although I'm afraid
Even the AI can't help us in this case. We're fucked.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own 2 eyes.
Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening that locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that that's my locker.
Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
A DVD? And it says Class 78, urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us had seen before.
None of this makes any sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
I always do. Ramble?
In other
God.
words...
As it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings.
You're talking about your dad, right?
Yes, I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
And all that because of the mastermind.
However...
But there is one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way.
Baho has something to say.
Yes, he does.
Put Baho on the mic. You want to put my cat on the mic? Meow! Meow! Meow!
Damn, I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small
Still
laugh
alive,
as she said it,
man.
but her smile was filled with sorrow.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whatever that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange. Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose! untruth prevails sound and ass. Literally. They're saying I've got this school fucking down pat, boys. They're saying I know that's the wrong way. They're saying I know exactly where I'm going.
Yeah?
Yeah! I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Left the box there.
Yeah. Honestly, that makes me. I want to look through everyone else's videos because I'm way too curious, and I'm also a bad person. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh, it's Sayaka. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned in on one side of the screen.
That's Mondo! That's Mondo's voice actor.
Mondo was actually the headmaster all along.
Whoa!
It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like it was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
I don't even remember my
I was gonna say, it's been so long since you did the Mizono voice. Give it a shot. Sayaka was...
Not to make it sound like Aoi.
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. I feel like Sayaka is more like casual, whereas Aoi is like Aoi Asahina. Always like really cheery.
I try to kind of play Aoi with like a hint of like a valley girl, like teenage girl in her tone.
Yeah. Honestly, she's more Morgana.
Yeah.
It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy...
Sayaka cracking open a cold one with the headmaster. That was awesome. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. And there was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this is... only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light on the monitor. The video I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And as if I wasn't confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge.
Oh shit!
What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory.
That, like, Makoto's sprite and the headmaster's sprite look so different.
I do. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like
now,
this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, There's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya? Toko?
Placing the sprites on the background is making me laugh.
Hina? Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then? Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
It looks like it broke. Gotta fix it.
What? It just so happened to break just now.
Too bad.
Now then, it doesn't matter. Failure is like anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass! You cut the power on purpose! Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask the same question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. That time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate talent was.
But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? Imagine it happened by chance. Seems much too convenient.
A convenient outcome. Something that it seems so obvious, seems to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD. Ding dong, bing bong, it's class trial time.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. Alright, squad. I'm blue balling you.
Oh,
Oh!
no!
Oh!
You asshole!
We're gonna do the class trial on Friday.
You asshole!
No class trial for you.
I was even prepared to stay up for it, you asshole!
I wasn't.
No class trial for you. We're gonna do it on Friday. Because I get the feeling this is gonna be a long class trial.
It is.
And I didn't think we were gonna have time to do it now. So,
We won't.
exactly. So thank you.
This sucks, I'm mad.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry I was a few minutes late getting here. I still blame that woman. Damn that woman. I'm very excited to finally finish this up, and hey, streets are saying we might be going to Jabberwock Island after this. We might be having a little bit of a summer vacation. I don't know about you. And apparently a lot of people really like that one, so we'll see how
Streets are whispering nothing's in my ear.
We'll see how I feel about that, because so far I really like 1 and I love all these characters, and I don't know how 2 is gonna stand up. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Approved.
But yeah, I can't believe we're actually gonna wrap this up soon. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Tomorrow.
It's not that long.
Tomorrow, per request, I am going to play Persona 4. I am going to play it. If I don't, you can feel free to start mass unfollowing, because I'm a liar and a cheat and not a nice person. And a weirdo.
What are you doing here?
I'm a weirdo.
Cute it on side, it's okay.
Way ahead of you? Thanks, Johnny. Yeah. I promise we'll be back with Persona. God, I think we're in Risei's dungeon. That's where we left off. We were like halfway through Risei's dungeon, and we gotta go do all that. Which honestly, I like her dungeon, so that's not a problem for me. I like listening to the music and the weird moans in the background. I really like that. I like that song. It's a banger. I like that dungeon. It looks cool. Anyways, promise I'll do my best to play that tomorrow. I might be a little late, though, to it, because I have a doctor's appointment / little thing that I gotta go to for prepping surgery one day. We're gonna work on that tomorrow, so I might be late tomorrow, might not. I don't know. We'll see. If I'm not, I'll be here. The 1 p.m. Penguin Standard Time. You know how it is. And we'll be playing Persona 4 Golden, the other half of the weird weird anime coin, anime video game coin. And then Friday we'll be back here at our regularly scheduled time with a big, long final class trial. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, like this fucking video. I don't know what you're doing. Literally just like the video. Seriously, actually just like the video. It's not that hard. Anyone got anything to say?
You all should follow me on YouTube because I'm kind of cool.
YouTube.com/snowplexus. Go subscribe to YouTube.com/snowplexus. Go watch Snowdrift.
Good
There hasn't been a new episode in like a month.
Don't worry about it. I'm getting really obsessed with Cobblemon, so going back to a mod pack that doesn't have Cobblemon is like,
Maybe you should start
right now.
playing that. You could do like a little compilation of silly things.
Oh, you know what? I could also add Cobblemon to Snowdrift.
I mean, who's stopping you, really? You are the Snowdrift guy.
I'm Snowdrift. I could update the mod pack and add Cobblemon to Snowdrift. Who cares?
Who cares? Oh, it's a free dang world. Rachel, go follow Rachel. Go follow Rachel on Archive of Our Own. Yellow_Daisy.
I have a YouTube too. It's Yellow Daisy. The @ is Yellow Daisy02.
I know, but like, I want to hype up your AO3. Go read her fanfiction.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, go read her fanfics.
Go read it. They're actually, I don't know if it's on AO3, but recently, Rachel and Charlie both wrote, what would it be like if Kyoko showed Byakuya the key at the end of the trial and was like, oh, you got him murdered for no reason. And she was like, LOL, it's all coming according to plan.
Or it could have been.
Go read that awesome stuff. Hooray, hurrah, hurroo.
I haven't posted mine, but if Charlie posts theirs, I'll post it.
You could
But-
just like
we have to post
pretend.
those.
Right.
Imagine how epic it would be in your mind. In your mind palace. But this is the part where I must bid you all adieu. Because this is goodbye. Mwah.
Mwah.
And good night. Bang.
Bang.
And good night, Biolab Morgue, where they didn't let me see any of the dead fucking bodies, and I was really upset about that. Like, I was picturing it in my mind. I was like, I want to see... This is gonna sound so psychotic, by the way. I'm like, I want to see, like, the actual, like, divots and pummeling of, like, all the balls that hit Leon, and how they, like, basically tore his body apart, and how it would be, like, hanging on by sinew. And, like, Mondo just basically fried to death with electricity everywhere. Like, guys, it could have been so cool. And they didn't let me see dead bodies in the dead body game. This is so fucking stupid. The dead body murder game didn't let me see dead bodies? You're kidding. Anyways. Okay, thanks. Love you. Bye.